Welcoming back to MSD Learning World. Now in this video we are going to start the machine non-deterministic finite automata. So what is a non-deterministic finite automata? Non-deterministic finite automata consists of set of states and set of transition where any state may have two or more transition for a single input symbol. So if any one of the state that holds the property of having two or more transition for a single input symbol, then the entire automata will be becoming a non-deterministic finite automata. Even some of the states holds the deterministic property. If any one state is holding the non-deterministic property, then the automata will be automatically be a non-deterministic finite automata. So now, a state will have two or more transition for single input. Now take this finite automata, whether is this a DFA or NFA. Now coming to the state P comma 0 goes to P, whereas for P comma 1, the machine is non-deterministic to move either to the state Q or state R. So now once the state P is non-deterministic, it is sure that the entire machine is an NFA machine. So now for this NFA machine, it is represented by the symbol capital M. The components of this machine are Q comma, sigma comma, del comma, initial state P and final state is R. The machine components are all the same as that of DFA. Then how does it differ? In what way it differ? The machine components differs from that of DFA. Now let us see. Let us continue seeing each and every component and we can decide in which component it gets differ. Sure, it differs only in a transition function. Now the states are, the set of all states here are P comma, Q comma and R. The set of input alphabets are 0 comma 1. The transition del is here described as Q Cartesian product sigma tends to 2 power Q, because from a state for the input symbol it can have any number of transitions. For a single input symbol it can go either to a single state, one or more states. So Q Cartesian product sigma, set of all state Cartesian products with the input alphabet, you can go to 2 power Q. So only in the description of the del transition function, your DFA and NFA get varied. The initial state here is P and the final state here is R. R is the final state and the initial state is P. Now this is what is the machine description. Now how this transition diagram can be represented in the transition table. Here your input symbol is 0 and 1. The states are P, Q and R. P is the initial state and R is the final state. So now for P comma 0, where the machine is moving. For P comma 0, the machine is in the state P. The machine is in the state P. For P comma 1, the machine is going to the state Q as well as to R. Q comma R. For Q comma 0, the machine is going to Q as well as to R. Now Q comma 1, the machine is not going to any state, so it is pi. For R comma 0 pi, for R comma 1 pi. So how can we differentiate the transition table for DFA? Since the state is having a set of states, since for a single input symbol it is going to one or more states, it is represented with a set of all brace. Even if you have a single state, you must represent only with the set of all brace. So if it is denoted with bracket, then it is DFA. If you are denoting that with the set of all brace, then it is NFA. So by seeing the transition table itself, we must be able to differentiate or we must decide what type of automata that is given in the problem. Now, what is the language of NFA? Language is the set of all strings that is accepted by that automata. So, your language can be described as the language of the machine M is set of all strings W, where del dash of the initial state P comma W contains a state in F. Contains a state in F, where F is a final state. Or you can have also another representation of the language for NFA, that is set of all strings W, where del dash of P comma W intersection final state does not equal to an empty set. Whenever any set of all states intersection with the final state must not be equal to an empty set, means compulsorily the result will have a final state. taking intersection with the final state. If you have a state present in the final state, then compulsorily it is not going to be an empty set, and your language will be accepting by reaching a final state. So this is the two representation for the language of the machine NFA. Now let us see a real-time example where your NFA can be utilized, or where the NFA machine is used to solve those applications. For example, assume you are in a source place A. Now from this source A, you must reach to the destination F. So you are in the source place A, and you need to reach to the source destination place F. So to cross this F, you have a multiple choice for reaching this F. So in that case, you are going to have a distance as the input to reach the final state F. And in between, you can have any other states to reach the state F. Assume if with 1 kilometer, you are reaching the state B. Now, if for 2 kilometers, you have a chance either to go to the place C as well as to go to the place D. Now, for 3 kilometer, again, you have a chance for going to the place some G. And you also have the chance to go for the state G. Now, from here, for 3, you have a chance for reaching the final state here. From here, for 1, you are reaching here, and from 1, you are reaching here. So now this is a machine which is the non-deterministic finite automata, because the state is B is holding the property of non-deterministic. It is non-deterministic when it is getting an input to where to go, whether to the place C or to the place D. This is what is non-deterministic. So whenever you are creating a mapping application, for example, Google Maps, you want to create a non-deterministic finite automata, because from a source to destination with the same kilometer, you have a chance for visiting so many places. So in that type of applications, for searching application, for minimizing application, for optimization problems, you go for creating non-deterministic finite automata. Then where you can go for deterministic finite automata. Deterministic finite automata can be used for the desirability problems, where you must decide compulsorily for either for 0 or for 1. Everything must be accurate. So desirability problems will be coming under deterministic finite automata. Searching and optimization problems will be coming for the non-deterministic finite automata. So your Google Map is one of the best example for non-deterministic finite automata. Now let us take another example. For example, search engines. You will be giving a single keyword. When you are giving a single keyword, suppose you are giving a keyword as computer. When you give computer as a keyword in your search engine, you may have several search results. So for a single input computer, you are getting various outputs. So the machine is a non-deterministic, that where you have to go for the next click. So this search engines will also be coming under non-deterministic finite automata. This is just a real-time example I am telling you. You can have various examples for the non-deterministic finite automata when you just go and Google it and see. I think you understand what is mean by non-deterministic finite automata. If you have any other doubts or any other queries, you can just comment me on the channel. Thank you. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.